Hi girls! Today we're going to do the look from the Elle photo shoot August 2009. It's a very dramatic and very heavy black cat eyeliner. So yeah, we're going to get started with that. So first thing we're going to need is a primer. I'm going to use Urban Decay Primer Potion. You can use anything you have. You can use Too Faced Shadow Insurance, or you could use the Stay in Place thing by Benefit. There's a bunch out there right now, so that shouldn't be a problem. For foundation, you might want to choose something like a semi-matte foundation, something like Chanel Pro Lumiere. I am not really sure what drugstore foundation could do the same thing, but I'm sure there's something out there. Just look for something that is for normal skins. For normal to combination skin, that usually should do the trick. Okay, next we're gonna take a bronzy eyeshadow, and no, actually first we're gonna get a neutral eyeshadow. This one is I think it's Brulee by MAC. Just with whatever brush you have at hand. I'm going to use a 227 by MAC, and I'm just going to put that almost all over my lid. Yeah, all over the lid. I'm leaving this space free of shadow, so what I'm going to put on top of this will stick on better. Okay, so I took, I'm sorry, the camera cut off. I took Woodwinked eyeshadow, and with the same paddle brush from before, I just applied it to the inner corner of my eye. Okay, and then blended it with a fluffy brush. Just like so. Okay, so this is what the finished eye is gonna look like. And I went ahead and did this one so I could retrace all my steps. Now, what we'll need is an eyeliner, a liquid eyeliner of any kind you feel comfortable with. I'm gonna use the Sensai one. This is a self-dispenser. You know, it's like a pen. You just press it and the eyeliner comes to the tip. Okay, so what I did was a trace line. I traced a guideline so both eyes would be even. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the outer corner, and I'm going to start tracing the eyeliner that way, following my guideline. Okay, like that. I stopped short because I want to see the full eyeliner first, and then I'm going to extend it back further if I feel I need it. Okay, now I'm going to start. What we're going to do is a wedge kind of shape. So what I like to do is I like to trace the lash line first up until about halfway, and then the wedge. Now, I'm sorry, with this look what you have to understand is you need to be patient, and you have to layer. In order to get this kind of dark intense eye, you have to layer eyeliner with black eyeshadow, and I'm going to use a MAC Carbon, which is a matte black eyeshadow. Then I'm going to fill this in. You see the shape is not perfect, okay, and it's nowhere near where this eye is, or at least it looks like that. Okay, so we're gonna fix it. And then we're gonna do that is extending the line further up, okay, like so. About this curving, virtually none of it I did. It's my eye is doing the whole work, so you don't have to worry about curving the eyeliner too much. Okay, now I'm gonna finish. Remember to keep the eyeliner as close to the lash line as possible, and as thin as possible, closer to your tear duct, okay? Your tear duct. Just like that. This is not perfect by any means, but I'm gonna leave it like that, and then I'm gonna trace the lower lash line. Okay, now comes the really tricky part, and it's the inner corner down here. This is the the trickiest part of the whole look. And so what you have to do is you can start either way. You can go outside or you can go inside. I'm gonna go inside first and then outside, and I'll show you how. I'm gonna press, you're gonna follow the natural line of your tear duct. You're gonna notice there is like almost like a V down here, okay? You have to pay attention to it if you never have. And I'm gonna follow that like so. That. This is the natural curving of my outer tear duct. Okay. I'm gonna go like this. Okay, and then now the really difficult part is to connect this line up here where we left off upwards. You have to fill in the space that's remaining like so. You have to try and do this in one stroke so you won't have to go back and forth and risk messing everything up, but do it with utmost care, because if you mess up inside there, the eyeliner is going to spread all over the lower the waterline, and then you won't be able to get the clean look that we're looking for inside. So this triangle here you can fill in, and then done this, we're gonna go for the first layer of eyeshadow, and for that I'm gonna use a dome brush, a small dome brush, and a matte black eyeshadow. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna really get a tiny bit of product on, and I'm gonna go on the lower lash line. Actually, no, it's still wet, so we're gonna go upwards first, in this case. And with the eyeshadow, we're gonna start to blend out. Start on the outer corner so you don't get a lot of eyeshadow in the inner corner, which we want to keep clean. And you're gonna start building the intensity of the color you actually want. Like so. Just a tiny bit more of product, and then we're gonna go on the lower lash line, and here we're gonna smudge the line with tiny circular motions and small strokes. Just with the tip of the brush. You don't have to extend it downwards, you only have to massage over the line you just made, and the brush is gonna do the rest. Next, we're gonna go back with the eyeliner and finish extending the line, the tiny bit that's left. It's less than 1 millimeter, okay, but it's really important for the eyes to look even. Like so. And then you go back in with the eyeshadow as many times as needed to get the intensity you want. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, now we're gonna go on with the crease. I am not very sure there is actually one in the picture, but I think our best bet is that there is. So what we're gonna do is what we're gonna need is a gunmetal